You're listening to Dr. Erica Jones, MD. The universe needs conscious minds to observe it.
Ozempic Vagina. Y'all are loving this video. So I'm going to talk more about it, and I'm going to tell you what's actually happening in the body. Now, what people are calling Ozempic Vagina or Ozempic Vulva, it's not a real medical diagnosis. Let me clear that up. It's just describing a constellation of physiological changes that are happening in the body with rapid weight shifts. So let's break down the mechanisms clearly, okay? So the first thing I want to talk about is hydration. Semaglutide and other GLP-1 agonists will actually slow gastric emptying and reduce the cues that you're actually thirsty. So dehydration alone can alter the vaginal tissue hydration, the mucosal resilience, and the pH of the vagina. Research consistently shows that mucosal surfaces are highly sensitive to even very small fluid shifts. So stay hydrated. Then we're going to talk about rapid fat loss and the estrogen dynamics. Adipose tissue is hormonally active, so rapid fat loss reduces the peripheral estrogen production. Lower estrogen is going to directly affect the vaginal epithelium, lubrication, elasticity, and microbiome stability. So even some subclinical shifts can change the sexual comfort. And there's something else. I mentioned it before. I talked about the microbiome, but also it's important to think about some pH disruption that is possible because the vaginal microbiome thrives in a very specific environment. So if you have hydration and estrogen that's changing, the mucosal barrier is thinning, and that pH can actually drift upward, which can set the stage for some irritation. All right. Now, another thing that people may not be talking about a lot is pelvic floor and blood flow as it relates to the GLP-1s and a quick weight loss. So weight loss can actually alter the pelvic floor loading, and then sometimes it can reduce the pelvic blood flow temporarily. The tissue perfusion, it kind of affects comfort and sensitivity. So that's one of the things you got to remember. All of these changes are not experienced by everyone. Now, the conversation around Ozempic Vagina is not about fear. It's just about understanding what's happening to your body if you are taking these medications. So make sure you protect your hydration, your vaginal microbiome, and your estrogen sensitive tissues. If you want me to keep talking more about it, trust me, I can do this. But one thing I want you to understand is there are so many things that come into play when you talk about Ozempic Vulva. So remember that hydration is a really big deal. If you are taking GLP-1s, if you're taking the Ozempic, Wegovy, the Zepbound, tirzepatide, if you're taking these medications, you want to make sure that you stay hydrated. Keep watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video. Share it with someone. And just know that Ozempic Vulva or Ozempic Vagina is not an actual medical diagnosis. It's more so like a phenomenon, right? I'm Dr. Erica R. Jones, MD. Make sure you continue to follow me.